Welcome to the Windy City. It's USA Club Rugby's National Championship weekend. This is the D2 Women's Semifinals. The Life West Gladiators taking on Scylla Rugby from Milwaukee. I am John Broker, joined by Phaedra Knight, World Rugby Hall of Famer, for this exciting matchup. Life West versus Milwaukee. Winner plays the winner of Phoenixville Whitehorse versus Tampa Crew. We're going to take a look at some of the lineouts and get you right to action here. A little power trouble here at the facilities, so we're taking just a couple extra minutes. We'll walk you through these lineups and get you to an exciting action after this. Life West, their forwards, Simmons, Aldama, and Tuavo in the front row. Gabelli and Sheffield in the second row. Another Gabelli at the flank. Norlander and Namosimalua at number 8. Emily Marilainen at number 9. Kenyon at 10. Satini and Bomar in the centers. Travis and Ibarra Prado on the wing. And in the back, Angie Okunmi. Now for a look at the Scylla of Milwaukee. Kolpak, Gold, and Bukovic in the front row. Melanie Hindman, Olivia Jewell in the second row. It is going to be Hickey, Caitlin, number 6, Schley at number 7, and Hove at the 8th position. Number 9 for the Scylla is going to be Engman, St. Vincent in the number 10 spot. Smith and Tomaszek in the centers. Kaiser and Kajewski on the wings. And Hensel at fullback. A great matchup coming here. We said winner takes on Phoenixville Whitehorse versus Tampa Crew winner, which is going to take place on field 2 a little later. We are just about ready to kick this one off. Phaedra, these teams have fought hard to get here. This is a big weekend for them.
It's a huge weekend, John. I mean, championship weekends, there's nothing like it. Everything you've done in the fall and up to this point, this spring, is led to this moment, right? It's the pinnacle of your season. You've done all the work, you've trained, you've, endured so much adversity. You've had some triumphs. So now is the time to put it all together, and this is where you peak.
You see Scylla is going to be a blue, and the white there was Life West. They're ready to get this one underway again. Apologies for just being a couple minutes late. We'll catch up for you here. Scylla look ready and up for it. Players happy to be here at this great Chicago Blaze facility, playing host this weekend. So Phaedra, these teams, while we're waiting as Life is taking the field, Life beat the Portland Pigs in Las Vegas to get here. In the Milwaukee, the Scylla beat South Buffalo and the Salt City Slugs. So 2 good wins to get to this D2 championship semifinal matchup. We're just about ready to go here, making a few adjustments. Patrick Fight, our referee, will be ready to get us underway shortly. Patrick Fight will be assisted by Will Nelson and Kristen Russell. All the nerves that you'd be familiar with are about to wash away here, Phaedra. Underway we get. Life in the white kicks it off. Doesn't hit 10. Not the start you want. Scylla, the choice here. If they want to go to the scrum midfield, they choose it.
Yeah, I think that's what we would expect the decision to be. Midfield scrum, giving you 2 options on both sides of that scrum. They just have a world of space to explore on both. So good start here for the Scylla.
Attacking position, center of the field. They have either way that they can go. We'll see what the opportunity is. Midwestern team taking on Coastal Life West. Stable scrum. They come off to that right-hand side. Little switch back in. Hickey comes in over and cleans that one up. Ball comes back out there from Engman, the number 9. See what kind of styles these teams play. Nice little tip pass for that pod there. Ran into a defender pretty solidly. Good work from Scylla. Life West pressing the issue. Little battle on the ground there. Referee says play on. It's going to be Scylla ball. You can see the intent there. They get penalized that time, Phaedra, from this Life West team to really push things around that breakdown.
Yeah, well, they lost it for a second, but they recovered. They were just diligent, right? They didn't give up on that getting that possession back, and it's led them back to their attacking pursuit, John.
Advantage, offside, white 6.
Offsides there against Life West.
Advantage, blue.
Scylla, free play here. See what they decide to do. Working their way forward. Engman has a dummy runner coming through. They're looking to go wide. Slicing through the middle. Nice little run there from Smith. Ball goes back. Referee's happy with it.
Time is
We're going to
up.
have a whistle
Captain.
and a discussion early on here with the captain. Too many penalties here right away from Life West.
Yeah, they picked up 2. You see
playing
this
advantage
nice
for
look,
offside here.
nice run there.
Clearly
Just
off our feet here. We're 2 minutes into the game. Please clean up the ruck.
Yep. Are we watching like the balls popping out of their ruck?
It's 2 minutes into the game. Please clean up the ruck was my message. Thank you.
yeah, so we just heard it. He wants that ruck to be cleaned up, but Scylla getting another opportunity. Had a nice line break, and then just we're playing the advantage, and we're back at it.
I enjoyed it. We're 2 minutes in. Let's talk about you. As the captain there from Life West was trying to ask if there were some infractions coming the other way. Wants to make sure both these teams play. He'll have plenty of conversations. Very good ref as Scylla keep going forward. Having to resource the ruck a little heavily, Scylla. And we have another advantage here for an offsides. Here come Milwaukee. Milwaukee through Claire Tomaszek.
Another advantage. White 22.
Isolated
offside.
player out wide, another advantage. This is 6-7 penalties in 2.5 minutes. So we'll see if somebody winds up taking a 10-minute rest here as Hickey takes that one in.
Penalty advantage, blue.
Sarah Kolpak playing on a penalty advantage here. Scylla. See if they decide to do something more risky than they normally might as they get it to Bukvich. They're going to go with that power runners up the middle of the field. We're going to go back for the penalty, and we've whistled here. Phaedra, well, let's see what happens.
Yes, sir.
Conversation happening.
We've had 2 more offsides. And now we've had a player not rolling away. We're underneath our own post here. This is your final warning. Please clean it up. Or it'll be a yes. Please talk to your team. Kyla. You're gonna have
So you
an
heard
option.
it, right, John?
Yeah, this penalty
They're
here.
very close to the
The
post.
offside
This
was
could
4
be
back here.
bordering on a
Well,
penalty try if
after the
there's
first,
another
I mean, they're all
penalty
penalties.
infraction
The first
against
offside,
Life
the
West,
middle,
not to
the
mention
middle.
a yellow card. I mean, that was what I've counted 5 penalties. I may be off. But that's a lot of penalties. You got to get disciplined, got to get back, you got to reset. Sometimes you just got to concede that one time and just come up if you're Life West. So
Opportunity here for Milwaukee with that. And good point, Phaedra. More penalties in minutes so far for the Life West team. Well, anyway, you slice it there. Looking to walk wide there. They get it out to the corner. Hickey offloads that one. Great work. Can they push this one through? Ball squirts out. Is it going to come back in the hands of Life West? It does indeed. They're on their own post, but at least they have the ball here. They go for the kick there. Good work through Kenyon. Ball rolling, sitting up there for the fullback from Scylla. Things have changed a little bit. It was all Scylla ball inside the 22. Life West getting a little breathing room now. They're going to kick this one back down, try to play the territory. It is anybody's ball here. It's going to be won by Life West. Good wheels there from Olkunmi. Now putting some pressure on through their phase runners are Life West. Get the ball out there. In the number 8
we can
position.
White 12. Blue
Go ahead.
Yeah, we see. I mean, Life West literally ran themselves out of danger. Got a lot of confidence in their ability to run the ball effectively, and they really sort of dodged a bullet there. They were backs were against the wall pretty fiercely, but they managed to get themselves
Crouch.
just outside of their 22.
Bind.
About to get underway here.
Blue 1, I'll take care of it. No problem. Please keep our space.
Referee saying, let me take care of this one.
Keep that gap at bind.
We got it. Blue forward. Blue forward. Problem come for me. Thank you.
I'll move. Crouch. Bind. Set.
Scylla. All at their feet. More of the attacking position so far. Players just a little further behind, but the offload goes to hand there for Kayla Smith. Kayla Smith, they recycle that one, move it around the edge. Good tackle.
Hold.
Engman has runners. They have a dummy runner coming in. A little space opens up, but closes down. Good work, Gladiators defending there. Engman down this left-hand side. Little pass. They're working the ball to the edge. Great job of that. Olivia Jewell coming in with that one.
Toss forward.
Little knock forward, but Scylla putting together some good phases here, Phaedra.
They are. They're very well supported. They're traveling in packs of 2 and 3, which obviously gives you better insurance on maintaining possession. And they're just moving the ball nicely, right? They're just coming in with pace. They're running some decoy lines. They're running some fakes and some dummies through. I'm quite impressed, actually. And they're realigning well, right? They're getting back on attack.
Bind! Set!
Life West, attacking opportunity. No score yet. Division II semifinal. USA Club Rugby Championship weekend. Nice break up the middle of the field from Life West. That pass doesn't go to hand from Tapatia Satini. But they maintain possession, try to push it wide.
Out, good.
Run up the middle, well tackled, but momentum gained, ripped away by this Scylla team. Did that go forward? Referee is final. There is some space. That kick was on. You can see the eyes for it. Nice little break. Good work by the Scylla. That's Thomas Scheck taking that one through. Players know their roles once they take down those kicks. Very well done there. Quick pods ready to go, trying to keep the momentum. Momentum stopped with that tackle right there. Continue to come. Little shuffle pass hits the ground, but they wind up making it. Outside they go. Cross the 22. Does the space open up? Tackle's going to come. Not making it easy inside the 22, of course, is Life West. Engman moves it again. Waiting pod, just trying to draw in some defenders. Middle of the field, runner coming on the in angle. Not going to break the line. Going to draw in some players. Good fold around there from a couple of those Life West defenders. Front of the posts. See what the tactical decisions are here. They're going to put some power in, trying to open up some spaces just a little bit wider for them. Wide they go. They have an overload out here if they can get the ball to Hickey. She's been in a lot of the action so far. Did she get that one touchdown? Referee's going to check.
What I saw. You're getting in goal. And playing the ball backwards. The ball going backwards and then it being rounded in goal for a try. Do you see anything differently?
Nothing different.
Okay, we'll play the try then.
Yes.
Try awarded. A referee fight. Happy with that one. Right in the spot was the assistant referee. Able to see that and get that one all set. Down for a try. First 5 points to Hickey in this one.
Yeah, and that was a great setup, honestly, by Jewel. She's been all over the pitch, wearing that number 5, second row, really working like another back. But nice distribution to get it into the hands of Hickey, and then Hickey puts it down. They've done the work, and what I'm most impressed about is we're seeing what this Scylla team has focused on all season long, building connection, building family amongst their team, right? They wanted this, and so when you have those moments off the field, it brings so much more to these moments when you can kind of click on the field. That chemistry is absolutely there for them so far.
Get those points. Tough angle for a kick. It doesn't go, so it's going to be a restart coming. Restart to start the game just about 9 minutes ago. Didn't go 10, so Life West will want to clear that one up. Life West coached by Marshall St. Bruno Ferris and Adrian Ferris. Scylla by Benjamin Nerschel and Matthew Quay. Watching on as their teams try to implement everything they've taught them. Long season up to the players now. As Mira Lanen puts that one inside the 22. Taken in by Schley. Nice space, good work breaking through there. The tackle's going to come eventually, but a great run from Hove, the number 8. Players in seemingly
Holding on.
not releasing there.
Marcus back here.
Was the call. Running back,
Yeah, that
taking
was
it from the mark there. Go ahead.
That was a nice big run, John, by Hove, but she got isolated. Player just wasn't there in time.
Penalty is not going to find touch. Just outside their 22. Here they come. Nice little offload there. Great hallmark so far of this Scylla team is these little offloads in contact, keeping the ball moving, gaining those extra 5-10 meters, getting the momentum, forcing Life West. You can see all the defenders are down that left-hand side of the field. Open it up for this player out here. And here comes the run. One tackle done. Grass gets in the way. Hickey, the try scorer, couldn't quite get it. But they're going to come in and retrieve their own ball. Nice work trying to work away. There was Kenyon. That one spills forward. It's going to be a scrum to Life West.
Yeah, and I can't say enough, right? I'm very impressed with the Scylla. They are so composed. They're making mistakes, which is okay. You're going to make mistakes in a rugby match. You're going to make mistakes in everything you do. But they're composed. They're not getting worked up about it. And they seem to be so unaffected by the thing that happened before. They just keep moving forward. And that, to me, is a testimony to all the work they have done in the offseason, in that break between winter and spring, to just build chemistry. I love it. I absolutely love it, John.
Set!
Well spotted, Phaedra. Couldn't agree more. Very cohesive team. Life West. They get penalty on this one. Players coming around illegally. And here comes Life West looking to turn the game up. Player is isolated. If she gets tackled, could be a little tackle trouble. Ball, I believe, hit the referee. We'll probably come back with a scrum here to Life West.
Off me, white scrum.
And we could see Life West, I think they could be quite dangerous, especially in this territory. They've got some really good runners. And if they can just, they don't quite have their timing down, you can see it. But when they actually can get it, you know it's going to be dangerous. We'll see if they can put it together in this phase.
Crouch!
This is where they needed 12 minutes in. They're down 5 points. Long trip from California. Time to start putting a little pressure on this Milwaukee team. Referee fight wants to keep things stable.
I'll move, okay.
Yeah, the Scylla number 6 and number 8 going to have the work cut out for them on this short side. It's just long enough to be dangerous, but the shorter of the two.
Set!
Ball out from Life West. Crossfield, nice passing off those left hands. Does the space open? If it does. Nice searing run right through the defense. Try zone is there, but they're not going to make it 5 meters out as Dondra Bomar gets there. Now putting this offensive pressure on Life West. At the line, near the line, over the line. Can they hold them up? Referees on the spot. Try awarded. Life ties this one up.
And there you go. We knew it, right? Brianna Travis, number 11, dotted it down, but Bomar did the work to get her into some good field positioning to basically do the graces.
I'm just giving you your line.
Certainly did. Got that done. Moved it to the outside. Life West putting some points down.
Yeah, and this is just a really good run off of that scrum by Bomar. And Life just gets it just outside. Look at that fight in contact. There were 3 Scylla players on her, and she managed to use her athleticism to pull it in and put it down. Way to get the job done.
Kick is not going to make it. We're tied at 5 here in Lemont, Illinois at the Chicago Blaze facility, playing host this weekend to this great USA Club Rugby Championship weekend. Women's Division 2 and 1, Men's Division 3, 2 and 1 going on all weekend. Finals are all tomorrow. Yesterday was D1, D2, D3 today. Tampa Crew, Phoenixville, Whitehorse, the other D2 women's semi, will be taking place on Field 2. Right now, we have a tie game between Life West and Scylla.
Well, I imagine, John, that Life West has come here today and this weekend to try to regain that title that they won back in 2016, the D2 title. They've got to have that on their minds. And they're playing sharp, right? They're just trying to get it going and doing a really good job now, starting to get the chemistry flowing.
Ball comes out. Pod a little bit stuck there, can't quite get through. So Charmaine Sheffield takes that one in. Another phase. Scylla trying to hold strong on defense. Looking for a little chip through. Ball goes. It's going to wind up in the hands of Engman. Good little dive there to keep herself alive. May have to go into touch. Does not. Still able to hang on to this one. They're stuck down in their own end for the last few minutes after a good first few. You need to, as Phaedra said, they have great composure. You need to just keep that going, work the ball downfield, and play the way they play.
15.
And this penalty will help out a lot.
White 15. Not rolling.
Yeah, and again, that lack of discipline by Life West, these accumulating penalties are not doing them any justice.
Ball goes, not going to make touch. That would have been an important one there. There's dangerous runners in this back line for Life West. They move the ball down this left-hand side. Passes go to hand. That one looked a touch forward. The referee was fine with it. Off they come, headed downfield. This time Ibarra Prado gets the ball wide. No problem. Try going to come in here. Dondra Bomar is going to touch that one down. And just a little bit of daylight is all this Life West team needed.
Yeah, the miscue on finding touch on that penalty kick proved to be very fatal for the Scylla in this particular play. And you see Kenyon getting it out there. Yeah, that pass did look slightly forward, but I think she was coming on it with such pace that it clearly was acceptable. But that was Prado with the big run and into the hands of Bomar. That was a beautiful 2-on-1. Really, the Scylla had no choice. Hensel had her hands full, at fullback. She had to take one, and she went for the ball carrier.
20 seconds to kick still.
Kick to come here, taking the time. Take a look at Bomar, the try scorer. Pleased with her efforts. They're up 10-5. Lead change here.
10 seconds.
Referee Fight letting the player know there's about 10 seconds to take the kick. That one not going to make it.
There's no 20-minute
We'll
break
come
today.
back. It'll be another restart, this time from Scylla.
Yeah, and again, let's see it one more time. I mean, this is you can see the Scylla. They're all situated on the left side of the field, which opens up a tremendous amount of space and opportunity. And with the kind of pace that this Life West back line has, you can almost count a guaranteed try in that situation.
Ball down. Life West has it in the hand again. 2 tries unanswered. Little wind in their sails at the moment. Ball push. Big hit comes in from this Scylla team. Need a good defensive stance here. Do Milwaukee. Player angles back in. Taken down by 2. That's Hyndman. Yeah, and little chip through. This is a tactic here, clearly by this Life West team, and it's worked for them right there as they've regathered their own kick. Across the 40-meter line they go. Big run there. Good work. This is Namosimalua. Ball goes forward. We're going to come back for a scrum here for the Milwaukee Scylla.
Yeah, Namasima Luna, man, she looks like when she can get a little bit of space, she's dangerous. But look at this beautiful kick, and you can see it's picked up by Satini, and she offloaded it. They got a great connection on those offloads. Searching for space, she's kind of slid off of 2 defenders, and this is actually a pretty decent offload. Great pass. It was just not well received
Crouch.
Consequential of the knock-on.
Bind.
Brianna Travis had some daylight if she got that one as well. So scrum here for Scylla. Show the ball to one person, go to another, but this player is alone here. Going to penalize nonetheless. And a final whistle here.
Our tackler is once again in the way. If our tacklers can't get out of the way before our poachers come in, I'll have to take them off the field, okay? Thank you.
Another stern message there, Phaedra, about the work around the breakdown for Life West.
Yeah, it looked like she was attempting to move out, but probably not in the right direction. It caused an obstruction and the inability for the player to play the ball. But it would have put, honestly, Life in a good situation because the second poacher there was right there over the ball to get it. So they've got to get a little bit more discipline in there around the ball, around the ball play when they're playing around the fringes as well. That's where they're drawing all of these penalties.
Ball in, taken by Life West, but pushed forward in the action. We're going to come back to a scrum. Scylla, their opportunity is going to bring it out a little further. 20 minutes gone on this one. Life West leads Scylla from Milwaukee 10-5 in this USA Club Rugby National Championship semifinal. Opportunity to play on Sunday on the big stage. Take some hardware here for both of these teams.
Crouch. Bind. Set.
At the 22, looking for some space up the middle of the field. Had a runner coming in on the angle there. Going to have to release that one. Ball still alive. Picked up by the 10, St. Vincent. Elizabeth St. Vincent takes that one in. They recycle. Send a pod in here. They found some purchase in sort of these inside channels earlier of this team. Let's see if they can replicate that here as Jessica Gold brings one in. Little pass there. Good run. Ball still alive. Will it come back to a Life West player is the question. It does indeed. Scylla couldn't hang on to it, but they knocked it on. So it'll be a scrum here again for Scylla. Game a little back and forth at the moment, Phaedra.
Yeah, a little back and forth, but you can see both teams kind of playing into that offload and contact to keep a fast pace. It makes it very difficult for the defense to recycle, puts them under immense pressure. You can see them both doing it. Both are still working through some of the quirks of it because you can see they're spilling some of the balls or getting some 50-50 passes in there, but they're definitely sticking to the plan, and hopefully they can both find their feet in it.
Set.
Scylla, stable scrum this time. Ball out to St. Vincent. Puts it in behind the unders line runner. Try to straighten them up on the wing. It skips by, unfortunately. Going to keep it alive. I'll have this one again. Hot forwards, not the momentum they want, so they're getting dribbled back, and a good double tackle by Life West. Outside space closes down. Have to keep that a little tighter there. Tight pot here from Scylla. They've changed their game plan just a little bit, keep it a little bit tighter. The Life West defense comes off the line with some speed, holding this team in their own end, driving them backwards. You might want to think about going to a territory game here. We'll see what they decide to do. Going to go back in again. Not gaining ground, may turn over this ball. First poacher that was. Referee's happy with that. Life West ball. They have the dangerous runners outside. Will they go there? Quick passes, and on the way they are. Hickey goes for the tackle. Can't quite make it happen. Penalty against Life West this time.
Yeah, that was staunch defense by Life West, and they eventually recruited that turnover, but really good heads-up play to get over that ball. That was number 11, Abigail Kaiser for the Scylla.
Stepping on the distributor roll, Lauren Schley. Get it out a little wider. Is there space? There it is. Across the 40-meter line, closes down. Good tackle comes in from Lauren Kenyon. And the offloads, the interplay, looking to keep that one alive. That one's going to get stopped down and set a proper ruck in the defensive line. Tip pass. Stringing together some phases, getting a little momentum here. And Scylla mega scoring opportunity after this. And that's what they need there. Those little offloads have been so great for them as Schley takes the ground. Player right on there trying to rip that ball away. That one spills forward, it seems, out of the ruck. We'll see what the referee's decision is. A penalty against Scylla. And they're going to go quick. That's a dangerous runner. Namasima Lua. Get that ball away. Big tackle. Scylla regathering on defense. Brianna Travis takes that one in. A lot of attention paid there to Namasima Lua, making sure she can't get ahead of steam. Outside their own 22 come Life West. Trying to dig it out. Referee dealing with a few people, telling them what they think they see. He's perfectly happy, wants them to keep playing. Ball goes down there, looking to go inside. Player not held, gets the ball back, goes for another offload. Battle for the ball on the ground, won by Life West again. They go wide. That one skips by everybody, heads towards touch. Being a line out here for Scylla, just about 30 meters out or so. Scylla goes quick. Working to keep this one up in the air. Our Life West driving this player to the side, having the knees to the ground, and they do. It's an official tackle, so they can keep this one moving. And number 8 had such a great run earlier on for Scylla. Moved the ball to the wing, but the space closes down there. Aaron Gajuski's not going to find any. Back they come. Lots of phases here from the Scylla, not getting too much ground. Hoping to open up that can of worms defense.
Step.
Back across they come. Middle of the field. Do they have runners now? Nice shoelace catch there. Across and into the try zone they're going to go. We're going to tie this one up. Scylla, after some sustained and methodical and patient defense, is going to have Claire Tomaszek touch that one down.
Ah, what an impressive run. And Tomaszek definitely one of the stars on this Scylla squad. Look at that beautiful catch. I mean, she literally picked it up with the fingertips and hit the line so deceivingly. Look at that gap she exploited. And woo, look at that juke in, cuts in, fins off, and centers the try. That was a beautifully executed play by the Scylla. And what diligence and determination. They didn't give up. They backed themselves. They just wouldn't give up, right? And they kept at it. So
certainly wouldn't, yeah. You didn't know, are you going to turn it over? Are you going to change tactics? Is it going to get knocked on? They're just patience. You were talking about, earlier, Phaedra, just how much the team seems to really know each other really well and can have confidence in each other to keep playing through those phases. It was moving a little slow there for a couple of seconds, but they eventually found what they needed to do and got those points on the board. So 10-all here.
Well, I think it's, again, I'll say it again, it's a testament to everything they did leading up to this. They played in the winter, the fall. They had the winter off, and they utilized that time to build their team, to build their connection, to build their chemistry, and it's very clearly showing today on the pitch. I can't say enough how impressed I am with the composure of this Scylla squad. They've been under some really tight pressure situations, and they've just been steady.
And apologies for me, that kick was good from Scylla's. We have a lead change 12-10. And here comes Scylla. At their own 22, good tackle from Life West. A little bit of a high pass there. They can't get the head of steam they would like. Methodical now from their own end.
That's a maul! That's a maul!
Referee saying that's a maul, so that ball has to become available. It does. This is the number 8 that's been so good. Little offload there. Did he get knocked forward? It just got touched forward. That would have been a great line break if they could have made that happen. But great lines are run there from the number 8, Grace Hoved.
Yeah, Hoved is a unit, man. She can move, and when she gets some space, she'll run either through you or around you, and preferably, I think, through you. But she got that offload into the hands of Tomaszek. She was on her way if that had not been called back.
She gets herself into those spaces really well, just calls for the ball, finds where the defenders aren't. So good work there by Hoved.
Set!
Life West now. Through Marilanen. A little miscue of the ball, but they still have possession. Looking to go wide for their danger runners. Bringing someone in to straighten it up. A little offload. Great run earlier there from Bomar. A couple of tries. But has to offload that one and gets back in the hands of Satini. Tip passes don't go to hands. The ball works itself a little bit backwards. Kavama taking that one in. Across the 22 they go. A little bit more opportunity now. Aldama wearing the number 23 jersey. Little one-arm pass out wide. Can they turn this into points? Ball is there. It opens up. They certainly are going to find it if they can. Lauren Kenyon is going to finish that one off with a little scything run back in. But good work keeping the ball alive hand-to-hand from this Life West team. We have another lead change.
Yeah, Life, again, so dangerous in space and just good here with the passes, doing what she needs to do. That little up and over basketball pass into the hands of Kenyon. Again, it's almost like a right hook. Or what do you call that? What was Kareem Abdul-Jabbar known so well for? Yeah,
fadeaway hook shot.
Sky
hook, fadeaway hook shot. Yeah, there's a few of them.
Yeah, love it. She's been watching her vintage basketball.
That was going to make us for a 3-point game here. 15-12. Life West of the Gladiators leads Scylla, Milwaukee. Move on here and take a look, Phaedra.
Yeah, you see the scattered nature of the defense for the Scylla really costing them here. Two players got isolated there, and it opened up that inside channel for Kenyon to take it home. Striking resemblance to Nikki. You think they're sisters?
Yeah, you would think. Restart here from Scylla. They're going to make sure that one gets 10. Goes just outside the 22. Runner for Life West getting some momentum right at their own 40-meter line. Tip pass back in. Good, powerful run. Namasima Lua, key runner in those tight channels for this team. Put the ball out the backdoor option. It gets locked up by a defender. Schley has been in the middle of a lot of these things. Great work from the Scylla number 7 and forces the penalty that time. And I think we're going to have a conversation, possibly if it's a bin. We'll wait and see.
On the ground on the wrong side playing the ball. That's too many.
Yeah. She's going to sit out for 10 minutes, but you can see she's She's definitely playing the
White
ball
zero?
on the
I
wrong
guess
side.
it
There's
was
no
zero.
denying that. And I mean, that's been the accumulation of at least 8, 9 penalties for Life West.
Scylla going to find touch with that one about 26, 27 meters out.
Here, White.
Maybe 30.
Ball's away. We're
They
fine.
look to work from here. This is where their dangerous phase are. They get in there, they just build those phases and build those phases. Eventually finding some room to break open. Their patience impressive. Ball comes down to Hickey, but
Not
not straight.
Right to her, not through the tunnel.
Opportunity
White out of
here.
contact.
Scrummer line out for
Option
Life
alley.
West.
White scrum. Scrum chosen, not straight. Yep, on the 15.
Well, I think the wind is probably a little bit of a factor, so looks like
White
it's
three's having the
blowing
same.
Based on that flag out there. So safer to go with the scrum than the line out, I guess.
Crouch!
Yeah, a little swirly wind here today. It was a little stronger
Fine.
yesterday. So it's been up and down here at the Blaze facility.
Set!
The ball is going to come in here from Marilanen. Big drive comes on from Scylla. Look at that power. They're going to be able to draw a penalty. They are indeed. Good work. They know when to make some of these decisions. They made it right there. They're going to go quick. Player didn't seem to be 10 to me right there. And there's a double whistle. Another player to the bin. Going to be playing with 13 will Life West for the next about 8 minutes. And then playing with 14 those final 2.
Oh, that's hard. Oh, my God. 15 versus 13. And
I am the mark. You're not 10 from me.
Referee. Nobody did anything wrong at that time. Players
No,
just
you're
didn't
fine.
take
I
the
just
ball
wanna
from the
make
mark.
sure you get that set up right.
13-player Life West for the rest of this half. There's just about 4 minutes to go.
well, I think that's a smart decision to elect. Oh, I thought they were electing to scrum, but they're running it through. And
They're running that power runner. This has been one of their key players right inside the post. This is a good point here for this team. They go a little wide, get the ball there, try awarded. Who else is it going to be but Claire Tomaszek? And we have another lead change here in what is a back and forth punch-up between these two teams. And Scylla take the lead.
who else, John, but the one and only? But this run, this opportunity made available by this young lady, number 8, Hove, who eats up several players on that Life West defense to open up that remarkable left side of the field for Tomaszek, and she gets it in the hand and is very happy about that. That's good play by Milwaukee. That they've done just such a good job, and they're a team. You can see they're a unit, right? You've got all of these ballers and these individual athletes on Life West, and they're certainly playing at moments as a team, no doubt. They just got to really hone in on their discipline with these penalty situations. But Scylla is just really exhibiting good teamwork and flow and connection, and that's really what's keeping them on top here. They're doing an exceptional job, and I don't think there's a better example we've seen all weekend than what they're demonstrating right now.
I'd say it's important to really make use of this 13-player team. That's not going to help right there if they knock that one on, which they did. It'll be a scrum here to Life West, very short-handed. You want some points here if you are Scylla, but that's going to be halftime. We'll go in. It's going to be 17-15, Division II National Semifinal. Oh, next 40 minutes to come right after this.
Stop muscle cramps now. When a muscle cramp hits, you don't need a routine. You need relief now. Pickle Juice is a hyperfunctional performance beverage made to stop muscle cramps within 60 seconds. All natural, clinically proven, built for real life. When a muscle cramp hits, hit back.
A message from the rugby universe. America, get in the game! It's time the sleeping giant of rugby got off the sideline and into the action. But like all big jobs, you'll need the right tools. Go to worldrugbyshop.com for boots, jerseys, shorts, and scrum caps. Everything you'll need to rock and roll. Get the right kit for playing and training, plus the finest selection of official supporters gear from around the globe. worldrugbyshop.com, America's home for rugby.
Tell me about your experience with RCT so far.
Well, I think my experience can be best described as really fun and community bonding because I meet so many new people playing the sport I love.
I wrestle and I play football, and there's nothing like rugby.
Yeah, everybody that I've ever met that tries rugby just comes to one practice has ended up liking it. And I asked her like what it was, and she said like full contact, like same rules, guys and girls, and I didn't believe her. And then she was like, oh, come out to our practices. And I did, and I was like, oh yeah, I want to play. And then I started playing, and it was really fun.
I don't know, it's just a game that I love. It's pretty fun though, I don't know, I just love everything about it.
The laid-back atmosphere of it, we all be friends on the field and off the field.
Just the bond and the vibe from everybody is nice and builds like a lot of character.
You should play it. Play rugby. That's it.
Like how we can like beat out of each other in the game, but then we like come together after and we're just like shake hands.
But what do you think that is? Why is that?
I personally think it's like, it's just, we're all one community, like it's one family. You all play rugby, it's just one family.
It's a sport.
Yeah,
because if you have to have respect for the person going after you because you work hard and they have to work just as hard to handle yourself.
So you say that respect is probably the greatest value you can gain out of this game?
By far.
Yeah.
By far.
Attention all rugby fans. World Rugby Shop is your one-stop shop for all your rugby gear needs. Whether you're a seasoned player or just starting out, World Rugby Shop offers an extensive selection of top quality gear and apparel to elevate your game. From jerseys and shorts to boots and accessories, we've got you covered. Visit us today to see why World Rugby Shop is your ultimate destination for everything rugby. Gear up today. Stop muscle cramps now. When a muscle cramp hits, you don't need a routine. You need relief now. Pickle juice is a hyperfunctional performance beverage made to stop muscle cramps within 60 seconds. All natural, clinically proven, built for real life. When a muscle cramp hits, hit back.
A message from the rugby universe. America, get in the game! It's time the sleeping giant of rugby got off the sideline and into the action. But like all big jobs, you'll need the right tools. Go to worldrugbyshop.com for boots, jerseys, shorts, and scrum caps. Everything you'll need to rock and roll. Get the right kit for playing and training, plus the finest selection of official supporters gear from around the globe. worldrugbyshop.com, America's home for rugby.
Credo Rugby is a club development platform that helps rugby clubs create and sell their own on-field training and fan supporters gear. We work with clubs of all sizes, from grassroots to professional, and help them generate revenue to support their continuous development.
Tell me about your experience with RCT so far.
Well, I think my experience can be best described as really fun and community bonding because I meet so many new people playing the sport I love.
I wrestle and I play football, and there's nothing like rugby. You know?
Yeah, everybody that
Old Boys Rugby LLC delivers premium apparel crafted for former players who carry the game with them long after the final whistle. Every piece is designed for the match day experience, from the pitch to the third half, and a percentage of every sale goes directly to supporting youth rugby development. Designed for matches, third half celebrations, and everything in between. Old Boys Rugby gives back, with a percentage of proceeds for supporting the next generation of rugby athletes through youth development programs.
Most girls are smart and strong and beautiful. Most girls work.
Welcome back to the second half of Life West Gladiators versus Scylla Rugby. 17-15 Scylla leads after a number of lead changes. USA Club Rugby's Club National Championship weekend. John Broker with Phaedra Knight. Some good lead changes and scores. This is the first one for Hickey in the half, Phaedra, but a lot of pretty interesting scores coming from different places.
Yeah, and then you had Life West answering here with a big, powerful run by Travis to put it down. And then they scored again, unanswered. This was a nice kick out from the number 16 into the hands of Bomar, and she lights it up with her first try of the day. And then
another right
take
there.
another
Yeah,
look
comes
here.
back
Yeah,
Tomaszek.
that was her first of two. Yeah, first of two, John. First of two for her. But, you know, we see it like that nice, we call it the skyhook pass into the hands of Kenyon. But then this is how we closed the half. We had Life West with only 13 players, and the Scylla taking full advantage of that. Tomaszek there on fire, hyped as she could be, puts it down for her second try.
So they're going to start with two extra players, are Scylla. Life West clearly getting a little bit of the ire of the referee for some penalties, just some silly stuff, and then a lot of things around the breakdown there have kind of caught his eye. So there's going to be a few minutes here for Scylla to take advantage of this. It'll be really important for them to start off, and Life West just to weather this early battle. Into the contact they go through Louise Gabelli. Runner comes through. They put it on the back. They're looking to go to those danger runners right away. They're still going to play Life West. Hickey tried to get it over. Couldn't quite get that one, but a penalty there. Player came offsides from Scylla there. Somebody decided the referee had a word he needed to hear. Got him another 10. People are not having it this weekend, Phaedra.
Nope.
Referees are pretty clear, and they're right. Absolutely.
I like the fact that he just marched them back. He didn't say a word. He's like, we're not doing this today.
Like you know, Nightingale Fakavama takes that one in as they move it wider. Ball into the hands of Brianna Travis. Was that another high tackle? It was. So a 13-player Life West right now. Fakavama working their way towards the line. Namasimulua. Ball coming wide. They should have extra defenders out here, but a little slip pass right there. And again, two players short, but not going to matter as Tapaita Saktini is going to touch down for 5. Another lead change.
Yeah, that's, I think, our fourth. I don't know. I lost count a while ago, but Sattini with a really nice run here. Look at Life West taking advantage. 13 people on the field, but they're using the space quite well. And Sattini with the nice little just step. She stepped on a dime, cut outside. I mean, look at that. Ooh, that's some athletic footwork for you. And then she manages to really keep it going and get across the line. Had one defender to beat and was able to do it successfully.
A bit of a tougher angle from a kick here. Following this game on field 1 is going to be men's D2 semifinal between Kansas City and Atlanta Old White. Right now, the other semifinal for this Division 2 women's is taking place between the Phoenixville White Horse and the Tampa Crew. That kick is good, so with 2 points on the board, add a little more to it. That lead changed 22-17, 5 points in it. Still 2 players in the bin here for this Life West team.
Yeah, and that's, I mean, listen, you can't ask for much more to put points on the board when you're playing too short. Scylla looked like they maybe have, lost a little bit of something there. They had a little bit of talk back to the ref and had a high tackle. We didn't see much of that from them in the first half, so they're going to want to basically dial back into that connection and that chemistry that they had. That's what they need right now.
Ball rolls, taken, well done from Brianna Travis. Try score, moves that one out, looking for it. It bounces this time. Scylla, pick it up. They have the player numbers advantage here. They have to take advantage of it. Want to get some points on the board during this period. They send some forwards in. They can open up some room out wide. Guarantee yourself Thomas Sheck is looking for the space out there as the ball comes into Hove's hands. She's going to make some ground as ever. Out wide they go. Not going to go for the corner there is Gajewski. Offload that one to her fullback, Kyla Hensel. Pot of forwards, good work trying to just keep this short player defense very active. Hove goes again. Off to the right. Is there space? Player just wrapping around there. That one goes in a little behind her to keep possession to Scylla. 10 meters or so out from the line here, looking for 5 more points ourselves. A little pick and go, smart play. There's room out here now. The middle opens up. It's going to come wide open there for Elizabeth St. Vincent. And St. Vincent streaking onto that ball. Had some runners outside, but the gap just opened up because those defenders didn't know which way to go exactly. And she's going to touch down 5 points.
Yeah, and that's good play. Look at that. That was a quick ball recycled. And that connection between the number 9 and number 10 for the Scylla is so magnificent. You can see them feeding off. They play well off of each other. They've done it all match long, and this is no exception. St. Vincent with a nice little fin, and she just slides through the defense of Life West there.
Kick is good, so the lead change again, 24-22. Excitement on the scoreboard here, Paige, for the lead changes every couple of minutes.
Oh, yeah. And that's, again, like, looks like the Scylla have, just took a second to kind of regroup from those opening minutes of the second half, and they are finding their stride. They have a few more minutes to take advantage of the player overload, so let's see what they can do with it.
Ball's going to go around, well taken. Yeah, that little just a dribble kick there. Just teams unaware sometimes, but Scylla have been able to handle that one. Try score back in action. A little aggression coming in. Reserve player, that's Shannon Dentici. Quick hands, trying to get this one out wide. Not going to happen. Danger under Tomaszek, well covered. Possibly a halftime discussion there from the Life West Gladiators coaches. Out they go, down this right-hand side. More players on field here for this Life West team. Silly, you can see there's some players just starting to go to the bench, get some fresh legs in here. Good outside defense, pushes them in. Gonna keep that ball. Scylla. That pass goes in behind. Dangerous Days gets scooped up by one of the danger runners, Dondra Bomar. Bomar has been impressive. Little pick and go. Ball still alive. Is there space on the outside? You can see it on the right here. Scylla fighting for this one, and they're going to get the penalty.
Leave it 2.
Off they go. Scylla, Milwaukee. You're going to go for this kind of boot. Very smart. Find some green grass back there. Bounces favorably for Life West, however. Turning around, Marilanen on the other way. Gives it to a streaking runner there. Good work by Lauren Kenyon. Lauren Kenyon taken down just inside the 22. Back on the attacker, Life West. Bounce of the ball really worked in their favor because right now they're going to score a try here. And it's going to be through Jocelyn Aldama. Aldama's going to touch that one down. Another 5 points, another lead change here in the D2 semifinal.
Well, that kick didn't work out for the Scylla. It was a great idea, as you stated, because there was no one back. The fullback was up, John, but that was good coverage by Life West, and they just moved the ball into the hands of their jukers. So you can see Aldama just cutting in. She had the advantage. The defense was a little bit just scattered. The communication, you can see, is not there. The connection is not there. You had a mix of forwards and backs for the Scylla, and it created a little bit of a mishap there.
20.
The water for the try score. Kick to come.
Don't touch it. Don't touch it.
3 points, 27-24.
It's got to be a player.
No problem. We go to 29. 29-24. Life West takes a lead just about the 50-minute mark.
And you see this simple 2-on-1, and then the cut in there, the mismatch to the inside. Aldama takes it to the house.
Scylla will get us started. They are a converted try away from being ahead again. Nice little kick, rolls it behind, but winds up in the hands of one of the Life West players. Ball went back. Referee said not a knock on, so they're good to go. Penalty against Scylla, a little bit inadvertent there. They're going to go quick. Here come Life West, right through that gap. Again, Namasima Lua. Always finding some space, getting her team on the front foot. Try scorer Aldama. Good phases coming from this Life West Gladiators team now. Ball down. Great tackle from Scylla, but they're still alive. The 22 are Life West. Life West. And they scored twice in a row. Has not been done in a while for either team here. Referee says that wasn't a double movement. That's fine. The ball slips to the ground. They're still alive, however. Get it out to the very wily Lauren Kenyon. Now out to the wing. Little step in, little step out.
Tackle.
Was Mariko Moore. Across they come. Runners queuing up here. Is there room out wide? Firm defense from Scylla. Just giving a little ground there to make it happen. A good spin in and out there from Dondra Bomar. Wider they come. Sides, not the pass there. There's Louise Gabel, but she's able to get up and go again. There's the try line.
Nope, we're going back.
Did not happen.
It's
going to be penalized.
No try. She's in the rock. No hands.
Oh, what a big call
Ruck
back.
was formed. No hands.
Hands in the ruck.
Penalty back 10.
Looked like she just went directly down and picked it up, but I didn't see a ruck formed. Looked good to me.
Correct.
Yeah, referee thought otherwise, so decision being his. We're going to move on here. And Scylla get that one to touch. Their line out headed down the other way.
Here we are, White.
You know, one of the players that has impressed me in the second half came in as an impact sub, and one of the captains, Shannon Dantici, John. What really impresses me about her is she's been a big impactful player, but she's going through chemo, and she's on that pitch, and she's leading her team by example. I absolutely admire that. That's just the definition of, you know, resilience and tenacity and a true rugby player. True rugby player.
Absolutely. Yeah, wish her the absolute best. And wow, that is something I wasn't aware of. And just really having a good game out there as Life West continues to go here. Some space opening up out wide there. A little straightening run. Pass out wide. Headed on through is Okumni. And ball spilled into touch. Scylla keeping themselves alive here.
Yeah, good use of that touch line as their 16th defender. But you can see that Life West is very dangerous here. Moving down that left side of the field, and look at that. That's good defense. That's Tomacek. She's just been everywhere today. She is such a huge asset for the Scylla. Yeah, for sure. For sure.
Ball up, messy line out, but free kick coming here for Scylla. Infraction at the line out against the Gladiators.
Free kick. Do not kick it out. 5 for White, 4 for Blue.
They're going to run from their own end here. They know they can't kick that out. It would be a line out for Life West. They're going to get their game going. Good first run there by Bukic. Here's the player at Dentici. Just referenced by Phaedra. Certainly a courageous player out there. Ball coming through, looking for the space. Gets the offload. Off down that the left-hand side, sorry. Dragged down by the shirt. Nearly a bigger breakaway for this Scylla team. They're going to reset and try to continue moving across field. Bukic again, wrestling. And Tichi shows one way, goes the other, gets a little space. Ball live. Can Scylla make something out of this? Stepping in there is St. Vincent. They get the offsides penalty. Player was down a little slow for Life West there. With a big loss at Namasima Lua, but she seems to be okay. So penalty here for Scylla in a better position, Phaedra.
Yeah, and you can see the offsides coming here. Player slightly in front. You can see, number 13. She shot that line. I understand that aggression and that want and desire to really pursue, but you gotta wait.
A runner coming forward there, Sarah Kolpak. She can't break the defense for Life West. They come out by that pod again, looking for it there. Nice offload from St. Vincent. Picks up, keeps going, was not held. Wider they come. Pick up in the air, hanging inside the 22. Contestable ball. How's it going to bounce? Going to bounce back for Life West, but player is pretty well marshaled. Olakuni takes that one in.
Yeah.
Ball goes down. Life West inside their own zone, move it across. Big collisions coming in, but a head-high tackle potentially. The referee is going to hold up a second here.
Captain from Blue 4.
Talking to coming for Melanie Heineman.
It's okay, Mel.
We've an upright tackle.
Yep.
We've had contact, but she's stepping into the tackle, so it's going to be a yellow card.
Thank you, sir. It's okay.
It looked like she received the brunt of that, but still she made contact with the head of the other player, and you know it's all in the best interest and welfare of these players. They have to keep those tackles low. So
gonna go quick, trying to take advantage of this numbers game. Life West has those dangerous runners out wide. Gap opens up and then closes down just a little bit, but they're able to stay alive. Referee happy there with Lauren Kenyon's play. She's been a live wire, keeping her team moving there. Taking the ball at a standstill. Linda Gabelle able to make a couple of meters. Life West. One player on the ground in the background there. A little bit injured, so they're playing with 14 on 14 at the moment until the player gets back involved. Odds are being well marshaled by this defense. Players like Lauren Schley right there have been so important in and over that one.
Stay down.
Referee says the player is released as she comes down off of her feet eventually, and off the back they go.
Late hit, blue 12.
We have a late hit advantage here. Not seeming to care is Tapa Satini working their way through. Kenyon once again looking for it, gets popped in behind.
Passes backwards.
Where will this ball come? Passes backwards according to the ref, so it's still Life West ball. Kenyon edging near that try zone.
Blue from the side. Blue side entry.
Penalty comes. Here's the opportunity. Winding her way around, getting there. Was she in? It looked like it to me was Marilanen, but a referee is going to have him keep playing here.
By
There
white
was a
9.
knock on and what he saw by the
White
scrum
9
half
lost
in
forward.
that action.
Blue scrum.
So scrum to the Scylla at the 5-meter line.
We have time off.
And what a
Blood
testament
spray
to
on
this
the sub.
defense by Scylla, man. They were able to scramble back
We also need
enough.
another blue blood
Oh,
sub.
yeah, that
Alex
ball definitely
for
came out of her hands. That was a
blue
knock
12. We're
forward.
gonna need blood
Look at
for
that.
blue 12. Time is off.
And that was Tomaszek who created that. She is arguably the best female player at this tournament this weekend, has been just electrifying this entire match. 2 tries
Please leave the field.
and
Leave the
just
blood sub.
defensive
I'm not
efforts
rushing him to saying we can take care of
attack
this over
efforts
here.
that have just been unmatched. So
5 meter, we're going to have a blue scrum back here, 5 meter.
Look back here for the scrum when they're set to go and all the players are set.
Blue scrum.
29-24 as we're getting to about 3/4 way of this matchup.
Alec, are we clear for you? Time on.
Game on again. Pressure here for the Scylla. Milwaukee at their own 5-meter line. 95 meters, a long way to go. You can expect some pressure from Life West at this scrum.
We need better spacing here. White, take a half step, please. We're too close on bind. Keep our spacing. Crouch when we're ready. Crouch! Bind! Set!
Ball comes back, stable scrum, well done Milwaukee. Looking for that kicker and finds the player they want. Puts it towards touch and finds it. Good idea not to give those Life West dangerous runners any opportunity. It was Abigail Kaiser that kicked that
We're
one
fine.
out.
Ball's away. It's been touched. It's going to be a...
yeah, you're right about
here.
that, John. They are so elusive when they get into some space,
Blue
Life
set up on the
West,
line.
and
Here's our tunnel, White. Here we go. Blue on the
maintaining
line.
this 5-point advantage still. But that player right there, better watch out.
please,
She's
White.
trying to make things different. She's trying to change the storyline every moment.
She certainly can. That ability is amazing. Her just awareness and the way she plays. Little mistake there for Marilanen. Just hooks out of the field. Now they come wider. Danger straighten up right here. Nice line. Well done. That's Bomar. Bomar, such a silky runner. Can't quite get through there. Picked up again. Quick ball. Kenyon looking to this right-hand side. Scrambling are the Scylla. Kenyon has it again. Hickey called into action one more time with the tackle.
Away, Blue.
Ball here for Life West. Quick tip pass. Not getting the full momentum until right then, but no problem. Louise Gabelle is going to get to score that one from a standstill, but finds a little bit of space there. And another try for Life West as they extend their lead.
Yeah, and you see this nice pick. They're hovering right here within the 5 meter channel, or 5 meter line rather, and then yeah, that was a nice little cutback right into in between the post. Just a moment. Looks like the ref may have been slightly obstructing that defender for the Scylla, but it didn't matter much. They couldn't stop that momentum.
Player still in the bin there as a kick to come. Pretty straightforward as they scored right on the post. We're another couple of points here, 36-24. 3/4 of this one gone. Can the Scylla dig deep? Scylla do have a deeper bench, Phaedra, so we'll see if that plays any impact in the next 20 minutes.
Yeah, they do have a deeper bench, and again, I'll go back to everything that they've exemplified this entire match. To me, the composure, the teamwork, the calmness has been the thing that has carried them through.
Okay.
And I'll say, obviously, it's been 4-7 years since I've been in the Midwest, but the personality of the team that I knew back in the early 2000s and even the late 19. Am I even saying this in 1990s?
Yeah, no, you can stop.
Are we talking right now? I'll stop.
17 left.
Anyway, you were saying, yeah, they're just a different team from when you knew them.
It's a different team. Yeah, the personality is just so different. So it's very good to see this evolution, and it's been obviously years, but it's still great to see. It's great to see.
Scylla on defense, Life West. And they take control of this game. Merrill puts that one out. Player was offsides. Merrill a little wisely there.
Heard you.
And they're going to go quick. Offload out wide. Ball gets spilled. Scrum here for Scylla. Opportunity for them.
Blue scrum.
Yeah, they got some good field position, and they've got some hungry backs out there, chomping at the bit. They want to get this. They want to get this scoring thing going for themselves. Scylla. They've got fans. They're 2 hours away from their home in Milwaukee, so opportunity for them to really. They were very excited to see that this Nationals was going to be here in Chicago, so they could bring in their fans, their supporters.
Set.
Ready, and drive. Ready,
Scylla, ball away. Those steady scrums have been very important for them. Left-handed pass. That one goes a little bit in behind. They have a scrum advantage for a Life West knock.
Oh.
You want that last one?
Scrum advantage over.
Back in irregular play. Putting a phase in there, putting up a little handoff.
Ready.
Back.
You got one. You got one. No.
Keep cutting back in, do the Scylla, but that's one's going to work for them right there as they gain a little bit of ground. Going to have to recycle this one quick, and they do. They've got runners out here now. Great work into that open field. Teach you a key part of that, and cleaning that ruck up as well. You're here just a little isolated as Amelia Nelson's going to make sure they have to get some support players there. Now they go a little wider. I think this Life West team is kind of cottoned on to the Tomaszek challenge, so keeping an eye on her, but that pass from Tomaszek going to open up one of her teammates. Good work there from Dentici. They're ripped away by Life West after that effort. So Life West on the transition. Lose that one, then push it forward. It's going to be a scrum here. Coming back for Scylla about 15 minutes ago on this one.
Yeah, that's unfortunate for Life West because they had numbers galore outright.
1 and 5,
all they had to do was just kind of manage that series of passes to get it into that space, and they may have been on their way to another try and really sort of making it almost impossible for the Scylla to return, but this has given them a break and an opportunity 12 points down.
No.
2 tries. 2 converted tries would give them a lead.
Bang!
St. Vincent and Hensel lining up, looking for where the space is. Bigger scrum coming this time. A penalty against Life West for driving upwards. We'll see if they go quick, and they do. Scylla, get organized quickly. As you said, Phaedra, they're just really know what each other are trying to do. So when they go quick, you'll see here, they have their runners set up out wide.
13
for a high tackle penalty.
We don't want to see that. That is not what we need for...
yeah, it certainly isn't. Are those players okay?
It looks like Tomacek.
Time is off.
Yeah. A little bit high there. Looks like she may have injured her. Something with the ground contact, maybe.
Yeah, it looks like it. Hopefully it's getting the wind knocked out of there. It's a shame to lose her for the remainder of this one.
Yeah. It's the most helpless feeling in the world, having the wind knocked out of you. It's like, what? I can't reach it. Where'd you go? Come back. Oh, it's the worst. Looks like she's going to be okay.
13.
Yeah, Tomaszek, okay. The rugby viewing world will be happy about that. So much value added to this game.
9, hold, please.
Yeah, she's definitely added some spice and obviously some scores for this Scylla squad.
Referee fight readily is going again here. Penalty to the Scylla. They're going to give it into the hands of Dentici. She's going to offload that one. Another reserve in the game, Gordon. The ball ripped away by Life West again in the breakdown. Inside their own 22. Nice break up the middle of the field. Players coming across, little pass to the outside, looking to get that space going. Ibarra Prado made plenty of ground today, does again. Players in support, they're going to recycle that ball. Life West. Tackle from Dentici. Life West. Split right up the middle of the field. This may be another try coming. It looks like it is. Omar has just found the spaces today and glided her way through. Does it once again. Another try. This game headed in the direction of Life West as they put on another 5.
Yeah, Bomar, second try. And she was actually the reason that this drive started for Life West. And it's very fitting that she would finish this. Look at that. Beautiful. She was looking outside. That's deception for the defense. They think she's going one way, and she cuts right up through between them, splits the defense nicely here, tucks that ball. You know she's not passing. You know she's got one thing on her mind, and that's 5 more points to give her team a solid lead in this game.
Thank you.
Great, just a gliding running style that she has. Touching down right in front of the clubhouse here at the Chicago Blaze facility. Kick to come. Player will be taking plenty of time about this. Will Gabelli, another one of the try scorers for this Life West team. One's going to shade just in front of the post. The Life West maybe starting to put a little stranglehold on this game, Phaedra.
Yeah, but you don't want to count the Scylla out. They're still in this. They still believe. And when you have every player that wears your jersey bought in and connected, it gives you everything to continue to play for. So regardless of what the score is right now, you better bet you will not see any letdown in this team. They're fit. They've trained all season. They've put together a great show so far, and they're going to play until the final whistle.
Underway yet again. Ball bounces, but eventually picked up by Ibarra Prado. So effective on the wing today. A little space opens up in the middle of the field.
Wide away!
Steal there from the Scylla. Scylla take like the ground. Milwaukee
Hold.
on the move. Engman. Big run there from Heineman. Back on the field after an unfortunate sin bin period. Gordon, one of the reserves, takes that one in. Tackles out there. They're right on the 40-meter line, but players not rolling away as the player came in to try to poach. So it's a penalty here for Milwaukee Scylla. Setup move from Milwaukee here. Looking for a little gap there. Doesn't open up for St. Vincent. Engman again, they find the runner. They get it to Dentici on the inside line. These are the offloads they were really good with in the first half. Need some points on the board. 10 minutes to go. They're down 41-24. They get the ball up to Dominique Gordon. Life West rips that one away, headed upfield, outside their 22. Sure, they would like to just wind this down as best they can. Little show of the ball, good run. There's some space open up here. Brass and a player start to trip up Namasimalua. But they are on the move. The game has gone on. Life West has put just a little more rhythm together in their offense. As they come down the right-hand side again, that space opens up. Dangerous days here as Charmaine Sheffield gets through.
Need a release, 15, need a clear release.
Quick penalty taken here. Here come Life West. One more try would absolutely seal this. As the Scylla try to prevent that from happening. Little break there. What work? You could hear the call coming in from Namasimalua. Alicia Namasimalua is going to put the cherry on top here. Life West just about guaranteed to move through here, barring something miraculous. It's been a lot of lead changes in this Division 2, but late in this game, Phaedra, it has turned into Life West.
Yeah, Namasimalua, finally gets her due. She's been all over the pitch. Big run. She's put some major meterage on for this Life West team, and she finishes it just between the posts. What an appropriate way to finish that phase of play.
Winner of this game, as we said, will play the winner of Tampa Crew versus Phoenixville Whitehorse, taking place near the field. That kick is good.
And what a match, right? Like, it's just been, there were so many lead changes, as you noted earlier. And it's just obviously in the last, say, 30 minutes, 20, 30 minutes that Life West has kind of pulled away. But effort and just lots to be proud of for this Scylla team. They came to play. They played as a team. They've given it everything they've had. You've got to, give them hats off.
21-0 on the other field at the moment. Latest score we have from Tampa Crew beating Phoenixville Whitehorse. That could change, of course. But looking as the winner is going to face this Life West team. Scylla battling hard. Would want some more points on the board, see what they can make happen. A little show of the ball and a wily run coming in. That is Makinetti Tuavau. A little slip back there to Marilanen doesn't work. They still have hold of the ball. We're under 5 minutes to go here in this D2 semifinal.
Tackler,
Going
not
there
rolling.
against Scylla. Tackler not rolling away.
Time is up. Captain.
Uh-oh.
Let's have another word, Phaedra.
I don't know.
5 minutes to go here.
Too many penalties at the ruck adding up. If we can't clean up the ruck, the next one the player's going to go off. Got it. Thank you.
Next one will be, huh?
Next one will be somebody off. 4.5 minutes to go. Hopefully you don't see that happen. Still a player is up. We'll get time back on. I mean, opportunity here for Life West. They're going to go to the line out.
Well, I've been singing the Scylla's praises. I know, and I'm not biased, but I want to say, like, I really appreciate the fact that Life West has actually shown so much cohesion in these latter minutes of the match, which is obviously reflected on the score line. This is the Life West that we know, right? This is the Life West that brought home a national championship in 2016, and this is what they're going to have to do going into tomorrow in order to bring more hardware home. But they've certainly found their rhythm, and with the talent that they have from the athletes they have on this team, they could very well do it.
You left the line out, back 10.
Another miscue at the lineout happened earlier here for the Life West Gladiators. So with just about 3.5 minutes to go, Scylla will have a penalty. Too big a hill to climb, 48-24. They're looking to continue to play for pride. They are not done by any means, this team. As you said, just really well drilled, really playing together. The ball gets ripped away by Life West.
Knocked on.
Knocked on in the action. We're going to have a scrum here for Milwaukee.
Yeah, they're definitely playing for pride, playing for each other. You know, when you play for a greater purpose than just an outcome, that's what you get. You play through until the last whistle. You're not affected by the circumstances that are current. You play for the people that are next to you. That's the beauty of this game. That's the beauty of what the Scylla have demonstrated.
Bind! Set!
Ball in from Scylla. Stable scrum looking down that right-hand side. So many players, been great for them today. Trying to finish this one with some points.
Stop.
Spilled ahead that time, back in the Life West hand. So broken field, opportunity here for the Gladiators. Sheffield, a big carrier for the team so far. Ball into Jocelyn Aldama's hands. Right-hand side they go. Sheffield doesn't find the intended receiver there, but they're still alive. Laying a little loose here, trying to get some more points on the board. As going to be taken in for a final one here. That is Angie Olkunmi. Olkunmi found some space, good footwork there. Found a lane right into the try zone. Another 5 points for the Gladiators.
And look, Olukumi, I remember, had the ball in the beginning of the match, and we thought she was going to find some space to make her way in. But I knew when she put hands on and saw how scattered the defense for the Scylla was, that this would be the outcome. Look at that. She's got stride. She's got ability to cut. And all she needed was an opportunity and the ball in hand to do what she just did. Beautiful cut in. She's a baller. And you better bet you'll see good things from her going into that championship match tomorrow.
Yeah, good speed right there from Olkunmi. Kick has to happen in the next 10 seconds. We're taking a look at the Olkunmi try. That one is good. So another 2 points on the board. And that is going to be it for this Division II semifinal. 55-24, Life West, the Gladiators overcome the Scylla of Milwaukee put up a heck of a fight. Phaedra Knight, John Broker. We're going to step aside. We'll be back for the D2 men's semifinal in just a minute.